Hi, this is June 29th progress update on One Commander version 3 alpha, build 212. And it has been 6 months since I started rewriting One Commander version 3, and I'm happy that the biggest architectural changes have been already made. If you're just following this YouTube channel, you're missing on some updates that I'm publishing on Twitter and Google groups, so subscribe there also to get notified on the progress. Download link for the current version is in the description. So most recent feature that I added is the panel resizing when the mouse enters it, and I brought this from version 1 due to user requests. I removed it in version 2 because this interaction can get annoying, so please test it, and if you have suggestions on how to make it better, please let me know. When you open the program, this additional window will open, and here you can adjust this behavior. So when the mouse enters the column, it will wait for this many milliseconds, so this is 1 second, and then it will trigger the resizing in this duration, so 600 milliseconds. You can adjust these settings and you can test it right away if it's better or worse. So this is for the initial delay, but then if you move to another panel, it will instantly resize because it expects that you are at this point searching for the exact ancestor folder. And if you go back to the most recent column, I mean the highest level, it will resize to the default values. So let me bring this back. Also, if you move to a different column, it will resize the original one to its default state. Since the previous video update, I have made further improvements. We have now better performance. Then if you open a PDF file, I don't have any here, you'll be able to click on the preview and then use the left and right button to flip through pages. When you click on the Path Edit button, you will see also any changes in the file system, and it's categorized as recently edited and recently changed. So this might go away at some point, but I'll think about it. So recently edited is if you open a file, and let's do that. So I'll select one, I will open it, and I will just we'll just save it. And then if you click here, you will see it as recently edited in C drive. So if you just open the file and don't do anything with it, it won't appear here. Later I will probably add another category with recently opened, but those files have to be opened through One Commander because otherwise there wouldn't be any way for One Commander to know what has changed. So you have recently edited, and if we also do Control N to create a new file, let's say it's a text file and say new, enter, it's created here, but then we have it in the recently created in C drive. So if you save a Photoshop file anywhere, the One Commander will keep track on what has changed in the background. Then these changes filter out any changes that happen in app data, program data, prefetch, system volume information, and some other system files. And you will be able to edit which folders it ignores. Then I've added the shortcut Control I as the file properties, as a file info. So this is the default dialog, and soon you'll be able to see also file information here, but that part is not ready yet. Then we have tilde, which is shift and the key under the escape, will open the log, and you will see recent things that happened in the one commander. And close it here. So if I say Control C to copy the file, it will say selection copy to Windows clipboard. If I say Shift tilde, and it will say it will list it here also. Then we have fourth mouse button that opens the previous folder. So if I click that one, so this was where we were before. So if I say temp1, temp2, temp3, and if I now keep pressing fourth mouse button, it will go back in history, and fifth mouse button go forward in history. And if we click here, we can see that tab history here, so you can jump quickly to the last one of the last 5 paths. Delete shortcut button is added, so if I press delete key, this will open. So as it said here, this one doesn't implement the delete for safety reasons, but these files would have been deleted. So it lists all the files that would have been deleted if the function was implemented. This is just so we're sure that the exact files are deleted. There are no errors that something else is being deleted instead of what user wants. So you will see then something I'm still thinking about. So if I click a folder here, so the mouse focus, the keyboard focus is in this panel and not in the current one. So let's see. And if I press delete key now, so should we delete the whole folder, or what should happen? So this message just says you're probably not trying to delete this, but let me know if this actually should delete the folder or not. But then there is an issue like this. If I select this file here, then click Shift Tab to move the focus here, as you see. And if I press delete now, so the focus is here. So this folder in this case should be deleted, but we probably should disable that functionality, because somebody could accidentally delete something that they don't want to. Anyway, if you need to delete something, you can always right click and click delete, even if you select multiple items. So this will work. This won't prevent you from deleting. Then what else? Well, I've been asked how you can add time column here. So in some of the future versions, I will add it as a separate option that you can check. But I will show you quickly how it can be done through the file designer. So you can click here to get to the, let's say, thumbnail view or other views. But let's say, let's go back to default. If I say edit file views, the file designer will open. And then you can see here, so this follows the general formatting rules that most programming languages use. So for example, if I want to add hour, I'll just set space or whatever other key and space HH. This is how you are supposed to put set in the hour in 24-hour format, and I click update. So we see we can't fit it in this amount of space, so let's increase it to, let's say, 125. Say update, you will see it's 18, so that's 18 hours. But let's say it's is for the minutes. Know that the big uppercase is the month, so I don't know why they decided to be like that, but see now it's 1802. You can go as far as, I think TT was supposed to be, no, SS supposed to be seconds. Probably don't have space for that, no. So you can search on that instructions. So if you want to have this now as one of your options in the drop down, you can say save as, and let's call it view with time. Save and close this, and if I switch to the view with time, we can see it here. Now this is not the default one. If you were to edit file views and then save it as a default JSON, it will be able to, you will have it as the default view for any other window. So this is pretty much it for this version. I changed these arrows, and when you hover it, it says sort files by name, A to Z, sort files by date oldest first, and this has changed a bit. We have a title of the column up here because some languages have longer words for date, size, and time, so we wouldn't be able to fit it on the side as what we had before. So that's it. So the main thing in this version is this resizing functionality, so I'm really interested in feedback on that. But any other issues and feedback, please send me an email to support@onecommander.com. You can download the latest alpha version from the link in the description. But follow the Twitter or Google groups to know when I push the next version. So there you will see something that is higher version than this. And the link in the description will always be updated to the latest version. So even if you see this video a month from now, you will be able to download the version that is current at that time. But it won't update automatically, so you have to download each time the latest version. So if I'll show you here, oops, none of these. So releases, so you'll be able to extract it as a different version and then go into that folder and run the One Commander version 2 exe. So I haven't updated that part yet. All right, that's all for this update. Talk to you soon. Cheers.